Hi, welcome back to the Mel-Tran Designs podcast. I'm your host, Melissa, also known as Anansi on Ravelry, and on Instagram, I am Mel-Tran Designs. You can also find Mel-Tran Designs groups on Facebook and on Ravelry. Today is Saturday, the 6th of February. I'm squeezing in a podcast this week because I told you I was going to do one every single week. I meant to do it yesterday, but the day got away from me. So anyways, here we are. This is going to be a quick one because Kyan and Eli are awake and in two different rooms, and Quinn will be getting up anytime. So, and Anansi's gone to her ski club. So I'm just going to talk about my stuff really quick and we will get on the way. Happenings this week, I was sick. Last week I was at the beginning of sick and it hit. So Quinn and I were sickies together all week, but I'm doing better. A little bit congested still, but not bad. So my sister, I'm going to show you my nails. She did water marbling to my nails a couple nights ago. It took a really long time, and it probably isn't going to last as long as it should for how long it took to do it. Well, okay, it didn't really take that long, but we kept getting interrupted and stuff, and it still felt like it took forever. So anyways, but it looks cool, and it's Valentine's-y with the red and the pink and the purple, so it was fun. I got new glasses. If you didn't notice, I like them. I can see really well, which is nice. I haven't had new glasses in 3 years, so it was nice to be able to get some new ones. The only other thing that happened this week is that I released 2 patterns, the Just Jake beanie and the Saddle Ridge mittens with a fingerless mitt option. So if you're interested in either of those, there will be a link to them. I should have said this with the groups. There will be a link in the show notes. I have the show notes on meltrandesigns.blogspot.com. I also embed the video there, so if you wanted to be able to watch it from there with the show notes. I do put those up. Usually it ends up being a day or two after I upload the video, just because I usually will upload the video at night when I go to bed, and then hope to remember like by that night or whatever, anyways, it ends up being maybe a couple days later, but I'll do my best. Yeah, so going on / coming up. Going on is planning still for the retreat that I'm hosting. You can find more information about that on Ravelry in the Fiber Fanatics Unite group, or you can send me a message if you're interested. I've talked about it in previous episodes, and all the information is there in the group. So go ahead and check that out if you might be interested. And coming up, that's coming up too because it's in April, but also coming up is ZK, Zombie Apocalypse, and that's going to be at the beginning of June in Rochester. So anyways, stay tuned for more fun information on that. I will be vending at both of those retreats with my lotions. And I've said it before, but I do have eucalyptus scent available, and I'm working on some others, so please give me your feedback on what scents you would like to see, and I will let you know if that's something I can that's feasible with essential oils and things like that. So okay, into the knitting. Basically I've been working on one thing. I did work on one of my minis squares. I finished the square. Hold on. Alright, I'm dreadfully behind though, because I have 2 more sets already, and I had been keeping up really well, and I'm so far behind. So anyways, so this one is from November, I'm wanting to say. Yeah, because I have Oh Bother, and the other, which is December, and then the January ones. So here's the square. This is that really pretty soft black that I was telling you about a couple weeks ago. That's really a gray, but it's technically a lighter saturation of black. It's gorgeous. I want a beautiful cabled sweater out of this color. I think that would look amazing. So anyways, and then we have the stripy one. So I know that I skipped to FOs, but I remembered it and wanted to take care of it right now. I'm gonna grab this. Okay, so really the only thing I've done some actual work on. Hi, Eli. Do you want to come say hi? It's my podcast. Come say hi. Here's
Hi.
Isn't he cute? So this is the Wednesday's Child poncho by Laura Ayler, my most favorite designer ever. The yarn is Barocco Remix in the strawberry colorway, and I am almost done with the front part. It's knit. Eli, be quiet for just a minute, okay? It's knit in the round until the front parts because it has these nice slits for your arms. So here's the collar, and then you can see all the way down. And I still, it says to put it on a separate needle, but I didn't want to do that, just to knit back and forth. So it's still on the one needle. So let's see if I can hold up the front here. I'll kind of fold it in half. You can see that there's the short rows garter stitch section here in the front. So anyways, I have one more time over and back and the bind off, and I'm done with the front, and the back will go super fast. It's on size 9s, except when I went into stockinette back and forth, I knit on a 9 and purled back on an 8, and when I did the switch to the garter, I just kept those on there because it doesn't matter that much by the bottom. I wasn't too worried about it. So anyways, and the needles are my Darn Pretty interchangeable needles. These are the 3.5 inch, the short inch tips. You can't get these anymore because they had a fire. So anyways, that is really all the knitting I have to show you, but I do have a couple little extra things. I have some spinning here. I've been working on my shades of turquoise from Greenwood Fiberworks, and here's what I have left of the first half. So it's about 1/4 ounce total, and here's what I have on my drop spindle, my blue turtle going on. And the way it was dyed, if it was in the full braid, it would have been kind of variegated, but because it was just a chunk, when I pulled it in half, it was like a gradient. So I'm spinning it fully. Usually I'll split these off, but I'm spinning it fully from the braid so that it'll gradiate, and then I'll do that to the other half as well. So I don't remember if this is Polworth or BFL. I never keep the little tags, but it's one of those two. Cayenne. I think it's BFL, but anyways, I have been really loving spinning that, and I just leave it out like I have been, and spin for a couple minutes here and there or whatever. What do you need, bud? Oh, okay. And as far as designing goes, you're gonna sneak over here. Oh, they can see your head. Right there, see? They can see your head.
No, they can't.
He's being shy. As far as designing goes, I don't... Stop, please. I don't have anything specific right now that I'm working on. I got a little bit distracted with trying to do a couple of other things design-wise, and my brain kind of went 10 directions all at once, which doesn't provide for very good concentration. So anyways, that it has been remedied. And anyways, I have kind of a couple ideas, but I don't have like one specific project that I'm working on to get published. But I've published 2, so I'm good. Technically, I'm good until March 31st. So I have a long time that I can work on getting it written up and out to testers and stuff like that. So anyways, then to acquisitions, I have one, and it's one that I ordered at the I don't think I showed this last week. No, I think it came. Yeah, it came this week. I ordered it at the beginning of January, and it just came. It's the Minis of the Month from Lisa, Fiber Nymph. And these are Eastern Horizon is the self-striping, and Sunrise Blush. And she sent a note and made a comment about how the Sunrise Blush came out lighter than when she first showed it. There we go. The overhead light is making it brighter than it really is. But I didn't like this one a whole lot when I put the order in, but I was like, I bought every one of them. I'm going to get it whether I like it or not. I didn't care for it all that much, but I really like it like this. And I texted her. I was like, it looks better. I think it matches this better. So, yeah, like I said, they're very, very pretty. And you know that I'm not a huge fan of purple, but these are nice purples. It's just a kind of a pinky purple and I don't know. Anyways, and the yellow, and just it's very pretty, and it's a happy color for sure. So that is everything. Yes, 10 minutes and 40 seconds in. That's everything. So if you want to get a hold of me, like I said, I'm Anansi on Ravelry. You can also email me, meltrandesigns@gmail.com. Please check out the retreat group or the Mel-Tran Designs group. I will be putting my pattern test requests up there. I'll be putting them in the free pattern testers group because I don't have enough of a following yet to depend solely on people in my group, but I will be running the tests in my group as well. So keep an eye out over there for test threads and things like that. So until next time, keep knitting. Bye.